Hello and welcome back to my Pokémon LeafGreen Wedlocke. In the last episode, we took on the Viridian City gym leader, Giovanni, who finally officially disbanded Team Rocket and ran away, and we got our 8th and final gym badge. So why am I over here in Fuchsia City? Well, basically, before I can go over to Victory Road on my way to the Pokemon League, I have one last preparatory rival battle coming up against Durian, and his Pokemon are kind of high leveled, and now that Jim is gone, I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble taking on a couple Pokemon on his team. On his team, he made a few changes, but he's basically got the same team. I think it's still a Kadabra, is gonna be a bit of an issue, because before I had Jim, who could take him out with relative ease. Now I've got Littlefoot, who can probably stand up to Kadabra defensively, but offensively he's got a bunch of special attacks, and Kadabra's got pretty decent special defense, so it might be a little risky. I mean, Sylvester would be really good against Kadabra, of course, got all those dark and ghost attacks, but if I use Sylvester, I have to use the pair of Sylvester and Buttercup might be good against one of his Pokemon and would just about die to just about everything else. If I stay with Littlefoot and Sarah or Littlefoot would be really good against his Charizard. Sarah is good against his Pidgeot, which he always uses. Good against... Littlefoot would be really good against Gyarados because he has got Shockwave, 4 times super effective. Don't have a great answer for his Execute. I guess Littlefoot could Ice Beam it. It's a decent way to go, as long as I could knock it out before I get an attack in. But anyway, the moral of the story is his Pokemon's levels, well, they're not that high, but his highest level I think is 53. And we need to do a little bit of talking about my level limit. But basically, I'm just going to get started here, though, because I want to do some training today. So I'm going to go towards Seafoam Islands today and just kind of do that as a way to get my Pokemon leveled up. But yeah, anyway, about my level limit. It's a little bit tricky because I have to face the Elite Four and the Champion coming up next. The Elite Four, I think the highest level Pokemon might be level 60 or maybe like 59 or... maybe it's 61, I don't know, it's somewhere in that range. And then the champion has some Pokemon above level 60. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my level limit to be 60 before I get to the Elite Four. So I'm going to get all my Pokemon up to level 60 before taking on the Elite Four. It'll make the first 1 or 2 Elite Four battles not so challenging, I guess. But, I mean, there's not too much I can do because I can't really grind in between Elite Four members. So I'm going to have to be a little bit overleveled for a couple of them. As for now, before I take on Victory Road, I'm just going to set, like, a temporary level limit of about 55. That doesn't mean I'm going to get all my Pokemon up to level 55, because they're still... most of them aren't at level 50 yet, even. But I'll probably get most of my Pokemon to level 50. I might get Littlefoot and Sarah close to level 55. We'll see how much progress I can get done in this episode. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Just kind of get everybody's levels up a little bit in this episode, and then in probably the next episode, I will head towards Victory Road. So this is kind of a filler episode, but I'll make something interesting out of it, because we'll explore Seafoam Islands a little bit. Maybe explore all of its secrets. I'm not sure yet. Pokemon are a bit lower leveled for this point, for the point in the game that I'm at now. But still, decent experience and money. Alright, let's go surfing. Oh, well that was quick. I look at the sea to forget all the bad things that happened. I guess that makes sense, yes. Alright, got a Horsey level 30, a little bit higher than some of the ones. Oh, I don't know. I guess they've all been in the high 20s and low 30s. Got another horsey. Alright, Littlefoot level 49. Ooh, trying to learn Hydro Pump. Do I want to learn Hydro Pump? I mean, Body Slam isn't super useful, but it's good for coverage. I mean, it's a physical attack, and Littlefoot's physical attack isn't very high. Hydro Pump would be pretty good on him. But basically, I really don't like attacks that aren't 100 or 95% accurate, especially in a Nuzlocke style run, because if you miss, it's just too risky. Like, it could totally wreck if you have something riding on using that move and it misses. I don't know, I figure it's just safer to go with 100% accurate attacks. Surf is really plenty powerful, I think, for what I need. Yeah, I think I'd rather have to use have a 2-hit KO on a Pokemon with 2 guaranteed hits, rather than trying to have 1 Hydro Pump and having it miss. Got a Seaking, okay. This should give slightly better experience than the unevolved Pokemon I've been fighting. I haven't been paying a whole ton of attention, but yeah. Alright. Let us continue. What's beyond the horizon? Well, quite literally, more horizon. If you keep going toward the horizon, there will always be a horizon. Now we're getting very, I don't know, philosophical, or literal, or scientific. I don't know. If you want to speak literally, what's beyond the horizon, I guess what they're referring to is that Seafoam Islands in the distance. Quite interesting. I'll get another encounter over there, by the way. I don't know if I can really get an encounter on this route I'm on, because surfing I can just get Tentacool and Tentacruel. If I run into a Tentacruel, I can try to catch it, I guess. But I've already caught a Tentacool, so I more than likely won't catch anything. But in Seafoam Islands, I have the chance to catch some pretty interesting water Pokemon. Maybe some ice Pokemon, too. I'm trying to think. I know Seal is a possibility, and Seal is a pure water type, but evolves into a water-ice type. And I guess I might as well spoil it now. There is Articuno in the Seafoam Islands, but that's kind of a moot point for me because Articuno is genderless, and I can't worry about capturing it. I can maybe battle it if I think that my Pokemon can handle it, just for the experience. It's like one of those Insanity Wolf memes. Legendary Pokemon? Kill for experience. But I mean, hey, in the Wedlocke, I really have no choice. I can't catch it anyway. If I do fight it, I'll have to defeat it. Ooh, Poliwhirl. I would have liked to have captured a Poliwag or Poliwhirl. They're pretty interesting Pokemon. I've never used a Poliwrath on my team, I don't think. Maybe once. I don't think I have. One time in Gold or Silver or Crystal, one of those games, I used a Politoed because I thought he was kind of cute looking. This is a double battle. I'll probably use 2 water types, so I don't want Sarah involved in here, so let's use Volby and Fievel for these guys. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got rid of Cut on Fievel and swapped for Rock Smash, and then I removed Flash on Buttercup and put cut on her. Basically, I don't think I'm gonna need Rock Smash as a necessity for the rest of this game, but just in case, you know, I have it there. And also, Fievel already has 3 other normal type attacks, so having a fighting attack just to kind of round out his usefulness a little bit more, or something like that. Yeah, and plus, and cut on Buttercup will be much better than having Flash, because even though Flash has its uses, I won't use it most of the time. And Buttercup needs a little bit more type coverage because she only has Acid and Giga Drain as attacking moves. And Acid has a lot of PP but isn't very strong, and Giga Drain is a very useful attack but doesn't have a lot of PP, so having Cut in there gives her more options offensively. Alright, ooh, got this whole little group of swimmers here. I think I'll switch back to Littlefoot, though. I want to get him... Well, no, I'll wait until I get to Seafoam Islands. I'll raise Bulby up some levels. Ahoy there! These waters are treacherous. You're talking like a pirate now? I guess not, because he'd say, Ahoy there! These be treacherous waters ye be swimming through. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay, that's enough. That is quite enough. Axel. Sounds like a mechanic name. Or a skateboarder. Or a figure skater. Or something else with a reference to Axel. Guitar player. Or something. Axel Rose. I don't know, that's a slightly more out there comparison, I guess. I don't even know, I'm kind of rambling. I need to maybe not wait till I'm so tired to do some of this recording here. But hey, it probably makes for some interesting commentary, even if it doesn't totally make sense. And Horsey. I'm trying to think if I can even get through the Seafoam Islands in this one episode. I mean, I guess I could and just make this kind of a long episode. That wouldn't be too bad. Have one long episode. Just full of leveling. Actually, I could speed up some of the Seafoam Islands if by the time I get there the episode has already run pretty long, which is possible, depending on how many trainers I have to fight here. Another Goldeen. There's lots of Goldeen and Tentacool and Horsey, I guess, too. And Seeking. It was interesting, the names Goldeen and Seeking, because Goldeen, well, its English name, it's kind of like, comes from Goldfish and Queen, because there's something in its Pokédex entry about it being like the queen of the sea and how its tail is graceful like a dress. But then it evolves, so it has this very sort of feminine inspiration for its name, and then it evolves into Seeking, which is like, literally its name seems to refer to King of the Sea. So it's a little bit of a change there. I guess either way, you're still keeping with like royalty. I suppose Goldeen tends to have a more feminine appearance, while Seeking could kind of be more neutral, in my opinion, in appearance. And Staryu again. As I said before, I like Staryu. I don't remember ever using it as a main team member in any of my playthroughs, but Staryu and Starmie are very useful Pokemon. They're good stat-wise, especially in the first generation games. Good speed, good special. Really, really useful. Like, and in Pokemon Stadium, Like, there were some Pokemon that you had to use. Like, if you wanted, you know, good speed and special, you picked Alakazam and or Starmie. Like, you just used them. Or if you wanted, you know, just total hacks with high critical hit moves, because back in Generation 1, the odds of getting a critical hit were determined by the Pokemon's base speed. So Pokemon like Persian and Scyther, using an attack with a high crit ratio like Slash, are pretty much guaranteed to get a critical hit. I think Scyther's chance of a critical hit with Slash was like more than 100%. It's pretty crazy. So many fishies. Must defeat all the fishies. Must defeat all the fishies. Alright. I don't know, I might rethink about how much I want to level all these Pokemon. I might not even have to get my entire team up to level 50 to take on Durian. I mean, I want them to be able to take on Durian if they need to, like if disaster strikes with Littlefoot and Sarah. But in general, it's mainly Littlefoot and Sarah that I want to make sure are prepared for Durian. So, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see how this episode goes. It's taking me a while to actually get to Seafoam Islands, so... Okay, so now we're on Route 20. This is the route where Seafoam Islands are. So I think we're almost there. Swimmer Berry with a Shelder. Shelder's another Pokemon. Shelder and Cloyster are some other Pokemon. I've actually never used them at all. I don't think. I don't think I've ever once used them on my main team in a game, or even really raised them that much, but they're pretty good from what I've seen. Like, I've seen them in playthroughs, and they're quite useful in certain circumstances. Cloyster's physical defense is pretty darn high, and again, especially in the first generation games, I think it's among the highest in the game. Not so great special, but you know, that's how you balance a game. Also, in future generations, when you get hidden abilities, or I don't even know if it is a hidden ability or if it can be a regular ability. When you get, you can get a Shelder or Cloyster with the Skill Link ability, which means take an attack that appears in a later generation, like Icicle Spear, that attacks 2 to 5 times, and you will always go 5 times, which is quite useful. I mean, it's a good way for, and using multiple hitting attacks like that, it's a good way for getting by abilities like Sturdy, and it's good if you have a high critical hit ratio, like if you use Focus Energy or Dire Hit, or if you have a Super Luck ability and you use an attack that hits multiple times, you have a chance of critting in at least one of those hits. So, yeah. Multiple hitting moves, a lot of them are not 100% accurate, which is what I don't like about them, and, you know, with my luck, I always get 2 hits when I need 5 hits. But they are quite useful. I will say, they're quite useful. And if you pair it with Skill Link or another ability, Technician, which raises the base power of attacks that have, well, lower than 60 base power, either one of those abilities paired with a multiple hitting move like Icicle Spear, Bullet Seed, Double Slap, Tail Slap, attacks like that, really good combo. Okay. Seafoam is a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here. That seems strange to me. I mean, Seafoam Islands, there's not really like a vacation resort there, from what I can tell. It's just like this island with this cave on it with these crazy fast-moving currents of water underneath and a bunch of wild Pokemon. I mean, it doesn't seem like... I don't know, it doesn't seem like the ideal tropical getaway. But I mean, I guess if you just stay on the island itself and on the beach and don't go in the cave, I guess it's alright. I could imagine. Seems like Cinnabar would be more the resort town, though. Like in the Pokemon anime where they talked about it being turned into a tourist destination, and Blaine's gym went into hiding in the volcano. That's another interesting thing, because in the anime they referred to Cinnabar having a volcano, and in the Gold and Silver games, that generation of games, you come back to Cinnabar Island to find that a volcano has erupted, and most of, like, the living civilization on there has gone away. Like, there was a bunch of destruction and people moved away, and there's basically nothing there anymore except for the remains of a volcanic eruption. But where was I going with that? But yeah, if you look at Cinnabar Island in these games, you don't see a volcano anywhere. There's like no mountain, no nothing. It's just like a tiny little square with some buildings on it. Okay, so here's Seafoam Islands. First I'm gonna talk to this girl, see if I can battle her. Yep. Floating with the fishes. And a Sea King. Surprise, surprise. So hopefully get a little bit more variety of Pokemon to fight in Seafoam Islands. But first things first, I have to get my first encounter there. So I'm gonna move Fievel up front to do that, of course. Alright. You can Super Fang anything. Alright. And there's gonna be a lot of strength puzzles to take care of here. Because that's how we're gonna make our way through. Okay. And Slowpoke, we already have one, so that's not the first encounter. Let's just run away, make this quicker. And let's, in the meantime, try to get these strength puzzles figured out. And another Slowpoke. Nope. Slowpoke, another Pokemon I really like. I have used Slowpoke on several occasions, whether to evolve into a Slowbro or a Slowking. Both are pretty good Pokemon, I have to say. Alright, is this our encounter? Nope, still all Slowpoke. Maybe I have to go to a different floor to get a new one. Okay, so there's a boulder. Basically, this whole puzzle is keep throwing boulders down holes until, yeah. Okay, so Golbat. Okay, I was hoping for something like a seal, but actually Golbat is pretty cool. Honestly, Crobat is one of my favorite Pokemon to use in a playthrough on my team. Like, Zubat are hard to raise, but once you get it into a Golbat, it knows some pretty good moves. And if you evolve it into a Crobat, he's just really good. Like, I mean, if you think competitively, he's a little bit frail, and there's other Pokemon that kind of outclass him in the speed and attack categories. But, I mean, just in general, to use in the main game, he's just really solid Pokemon. And he can fly, which is awesome, Crobat. Of course, he is like 5'11". He's like ginormous bat, but I guess a lot of that is wingspan anyway. So I do have the perfect, nostalgic name for this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna name him Bartok. After the bat from Anastasia. He was like Rasputin's little sidekick. Rasputin. Did I say Rasputin? Rasputin. I don't know what I'm saying. I meant Rasputin anyway. But yeah, and then he had his own movie, Bartok the Magnificent, which was, alright, fine, looking back, maybe kind of dumb, but I enjoyed it all the same. Because Bartok was kind of a cool character. His voice actor had this weird kind of Midwestern accent, if you want to call it that, or Canadian or something. Because, you know, he talked like this, kinda, because he's like, yeah, you know, Rasputin, that Anastasia's really getting the best of you because you couldn't kill her, and now I'm going at the accent because now it sounds like a southern accent. Yeah. I don't know, something about that voice. I mean, I could see how it's actually a ridiculously annoying voice. But, I don't know, it was interesting. I had this real thing back, you know, when I would watch cartoons all the time, and I still actually have it now, where I just kind of, like, get really fixated on certain voice acting, like certain characters' voices. And it's almost like that alone would determine how I felt about that character. Like, if there was a character that I really, like, fixated on with their voice or their voice actor, then, I don't know, I just would like that character a lot. Okay, so it's getting to be about time to switch Bulby back up front. Yeah. After this guy. Okay. Got Bulby up front now. Let's use strength again. I almost want to use a repel, but I should be leveling up my Pokemon as I'm going through here. So that's the main purpose of even going through here. So I better not use repel. Alright, let's get this. I guess let's go down here. There's just branching pathways, but I'll move this down. You can also fall down these little holes, but I don't want to do that for now, because I want to try to go down all the ladders that I can. Because there's also some items to collect. Okay, another Slowpoke. Level 31 though, not bad for experience. Alright. Well, not great experience, but pretty decent, I guess. Alright, let's go down here. Just explore every little area and fight all the Pokemon on the way. Alright, let's go down here. Let's see what we got. We got more wild Pokemon. Oh, there's a Seal. Another Pokemon, again, that I've never really used on my team in a playthrough. But Seal and Dugong are really kind of cute. I mean, they're kind of derpy looking, but they're neat little Pokemon. I guess design-wise, really, I kind of actually think that the Spheal line in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald is a little bit, like, I like the design a little bit better, I think. Spheal is just really adorable, and I think as a final evolution, Walrein is a little bit better than Dugong. I mean, Dugong's pretty good. Dugong is pretty sleek, though. Definitely simplistic. There is something kind of elegant about its design, but he is kind of derpy. Walrein looks a little bit more like a Pokemon you'd ride into battle, maybe. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Oh wait, I should go up there first. Not up the ladder, down the ladder yet. I need to move this boulder. Alright. Pretty much, you see a boulder, push it down a hole. So it's not a huge, it's not really that much of a puzzle, I guess, because it's a pretty simple answer. See a boulder, push it down the hole. The answer to all life's problems is push the boulder down the hole. Okay, so that's my last Razor Leaf. Bulby's not quite at level 50, but I guess I can switch her out. Maybe I'll train Buttercup. Let's train both my grass types in here. Neither one of them have gotten a ton of love lately. I mean, even though I went into Giovanni's gym, which were ground-type Pokemon, I mean, I left most of that to Littlefoot because there were some poison types I could run into. Okay, good. Disable failed. It's good because I'm out of Razor Leaf, so I will definitely have to switch Bulby now. Okay. Yeah, let's give Buttercup some more love. And move Sylvester next to her. Alright, Big Pearl. Good, can sell that for some money. I'm not sure which ladder to take here, because there's two of them. Oh well. Alright. Giga Drain. Where was I even going? This way? Alright, there's an item. A water stone. Probably won't need it, but nice to have. If push comes to shove, I could sell it if I had to. Ooh, a Slowbro. That's nice. But yeah, sadly I have to kill you now. Or knock you out. Only my Pokemon die when they faint, unfortunately. Okay. I do have to conserve some of that Giga Drain though, so I should really use Acid or Cut whenever I can. But on Pokemon like Slowbro and oh, Dugong, I'm just running into all the evolved Pokemon now. So I'm gonna have to use Giga Drain if I wanna make sure I don't die to these guys. Uh-oh, Icy Wind. It shouldn't do a ton, but it will lower my speed. And Buttercup's not super fast to begin with. At least it doesn't have a chance to freeze, though. So let's try Acid. Okay, good. Still faster. That level difference helps. Alright. I might have to throw a Repel up. Okay, so I've got some puzzling strength puzzle now. Like, this one is not quite as simple as push the boulder into the hole, because while you still have to push the boulder into the hole, you have to do everything in the proper order to do it right. So a little bit more thinking required. Okay, so I guess I want to move this boulder up so I can move the other boulder across. So not all the boulders go in the hole, I suppose. But first I need to move that other boulder out of the way. Hello, Seal. I was gonna say I could use a potion on Buttercup, but really Giga Drain is like getting a free potion. Okay. Or not. Let's run into another Pokemon. I might seriously need to consider throwing up a Repel. But again, I need the experience. As I said. Alright, let's run. Okay, good. Got that boulder taken care of. That Icy Wind. But again, no chance to freeze, which is nice, so really it's not the worst thing you can do. Alright, let's get Actually, I'm gonna throw up a repel for a while. I don't know if I need a max repel. Let's see if I have any regular repels left. Yeah, I do. I just want to avoid for a little while. And I can see this episode is starting to run a little bit long, but I think I'm already like more than halfway through the stuff here, I think. So if I just, you know, use repel, I can get a little bit more done. Alright, let's see. Can I get in here? Oh, there's a current over there. Alright, I'm gonna put the repel back up just because, again, don't want this to take too long. Alright, so yeah, gotta push this boulder now. And I believe this one I do have to follow down the hole here. No, I don't. Oh well. So I'm still missing a boulder. Alright, let's go down. There was an item there, too. Aha! Ultra Ball. Nice. Okay, so this one is all clear, though. And this is the one I just went to, right? So yeah, I think this might be Articuno already. Let me repel again. Da-da-da. Okay. Yep, there it is, that majestic bird. Okay, there's only one Pokemon that I have right now that can stand up to Articuno reliably, and that is Littlefoot. With Shockwave. Should have enough Shockwave left. I mean, really, Sarah with Rock Slide would be 4 times super effective against Articuno, but look, Sarah is also weak to ice, so Littlefoot's gonna be my best bet. Okay, so I cannot capture Articuno, but I will defeat it for experience. Let's do this. Yow! I'm trying to think, in Pokemon the Movie 2000, Articuno had like a sound, I don't know, really high-pitched, whiny bird sound. Okay, and it leads with Mist. Okay, I wasn't sure like how they handled this in future generations, but I remember in like the earlier generations, they had like one good move, and like the rest were not great moves. Okay, so Shockwave didn't do a ton. I wonder if I should try to Body Slam and see if I can paralyze it. Of course, it's gonna use Agility, so I probably, even if I were to paralyze it, and I do paralyze it. I don't know if I'm gonna be faster than it though, but at least, okay, I am, which is good. But at least it gives it a chance not to attack. Of course, it's not really going on the offense so far. And paralyzed, can't move. Excellent. Let's keep this up. This is going quite nicely. Boy, actually, if I were gonna catch it, this would be a pretty prime opportunity. It's in the red. Paralyzed. But no, we'll just surf. And the majestic Articuno is down. I'm sorry, Articuno, but I can't capture you, so instead you make a nice trophy, metaphorically speaking. Just your defeat is my trophy. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna make my way out of here, but I think I need to do something else with another boulder here in order to do that, so let's see. I did those boulders, yada yada. Can't go in here. Let's use another repel for now. Da-da-da. I think I already did that. Up there. How do I get up there? Let's see what's over here. I don't know. Oh, wait, here's another boulder. I think this is the one, actually. Okay, that works then. Let's go. Okay, let me just see if there's any wild Pokemon. Slowbro. Okay, I'm just gonna check this floor, see if there's any items, then I'm gonna follow that boulder. Let's see if this Slowbro is enough to get me level 50. I don't think it will be, though. I think I'm going to need one more battle. One more Pokemon, probably. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need maybe even 2 more. Alright, let's see what's up here. Okay, I already went that way. So let's continue and follow that boulder. See where it goes. Okay, good. I'm able to surf at will now. Is there a hidden item here or anything? Really? That was a letdown. But I can go over here now, which I think is the way I need to go to the exit. I mean, really, I don't even need to find the exit. I can just escape rope out of here and go the other way, but this brings things full circle. Alright, Golbat. This will die easily too. Well, I meant to use Ice Beam, but he should die easily to a Shockwave too. Go, Golbat. Farewell. Alright. Will this get me to level 50? Yes, it will. Okay, with that, I will use another Repel. And hopefully get out of here and finish off the episode. Alright, let's go this way, and up this way, and over this way. And yes, this looks like the exit. Alright. So this is a perfect place to end off the episode. We will continue on with Route 20 and make our way over back to Cinnabar just to finish getting up some levels. Actually, I might go back in and do a little bit of off-screen training in Seafoam also. Just get my Pokemon up a couple more levels. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke.